Okay. I'm delirious. Caleb's been gone all weekend. 2 toddlers. It's been really fun. They're so cute. All right, so what we wanted to talk about first of all this evening is a huge kudos to all of you that are on this call right now, and to all of you that may be joining or watching the recording because you couldn't get on because the link is broken. But for real, we know that this time of year is super busy, and that's what we're going to talk about. And we know that sometimes Sundays at 9 p.m. it's like you're just tired and you had a rough weekend, or you had a busy weekend. I'm going to mute everybody. Did that work? Yeah. So it takes a lot to get on these calls, and we totally get that. And so for you to show up means that you care enough about your business to take 30 minutes out. It's one of those tiny behaviors that's super easy to do, and it's super easy not to do. But those tiny behaviors are what make or break your business over the long haul. I think Raquel talked about this last week on her call. Like, for 4 years, we've been doing these calls. 4 years, and we never miss. Like, maybe once or twice in 4 years. No kidding. Because it's that important, because we care about this team so much. And that's how we want you to feel about your business and your team, whether that's a team of 1 or it's a team of you and it's Team VIP. Caring enough that no matter what, you're going to show up. There are definitely weeks where we're like, you know what, I'd rather just not. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I just would want to sleep. I just want to binge watch Netflix, to be totally honest. But do we do that? No. Like, would we want to represent Team VIP and be flaky like that? No. So we get that it's hard, and we so appreciate you showing up. And we just want to say congratulations to you, because that means a lot in your business that you're here today.
Okay, so tonight's call, we want to be super direct, give you actionable items for how to end this year strong. We sit December 16th. We literally have 2 weeks before the clock ticks over and it's 2019. Now, with that said, it can be so easy to just want to just take your foot off the gas pedal, ride out the rest of the year and say, hey, I'm going to come out strong. 2019 is my year. Come January 2nd, I am here and I'm going to kill it in this business. I get it, because honestly, I'm feeling that way too. I would so much rather go watch all those wonderful Christmas romantic movies that are on Netflix and sit and eat, right? Totally honest. Like, that's where I want to be. But this time of year is huge in your business. I want to remind you, most of us signed up with a challenge pack that was like $160 to $200-ish, okay? We didn't invest that much. But if you had invested, let's just say $100,000 to start your business, which is actually on the low end if you were to start a business, $100,000, would you take these 2 weeks off? Quite possibly the answer would be no, right? You have too much skin in the game. So I want you to ask yourself over the next couple of weeks, is my business open? Do people know they can come and they can get help from me, and I can help them start a business? I can help them start the health and fitness journey. Is my business open? Now, I will be honest, I do plan on taking time off for the holidays. I'm not somebody who's going to be like, you get up and you work on Christmas morning. Like, no. I'm not the Grinch, okay? But what I know for sure is this week I'm going to hit it hard, so that next week when I have Christmas and I'm traveling to Ohio, I can take my foot off the gas pedal a little bit. I'm not going to completely just go off of social media, but I'm probably not going to be doing all of those daily behaviors that I normally do. And that's okay, because I know I'm pushing. So just want to talk about the elephant in the room. I know how you're feeling. I'm feeling it too. But just remind yourself when you wake up, is my business open today? And if I had invested $100,000, am I treating it like that today? Okay, so first things first, we have a game plan for you. I know sometimes it can be hard to be like, okay, well, I'm in between challenge groups. I don't know when my next group is starting. And sometimes when you're like, don't know what you're going to do with your clients, it can be easy to be like, I'm just not going to do anything because I'm kind of paralyzed by not knowing what to do. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Obviously, you can create your own calendars. Jessica and I have made one for January, so that you are always more than welcome to join us in our groups. Can you see my screen? All of the
yes,
stuff on here, my unorganized screen. Okay, open January calendar. Okay, Jessica, do you want to talk us through it while I wait for this picture to open? Here we are. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so here's what I want you to know. Jessica has already created a group. It's our Transform 2019 group. We are going to have a group specifically dedicated to Transform 20. We're going to have another group dedicated to anybody who just wants to start any program, okay? But here's how it's going to work. Starting this week, Monday, the 17th, through the 30th, really the 31st. It's going to be like an open surviving the Christmas fun. We will post maybe fun recipes, our Jingle Juice cocktail guide with like fun holiday drinks. If you're going to choose wine, champagne, what is the best bang for your caloric buck? We're going to just make it fun, lighthearted. Just let them know we're going to just kind of make it through the holidays. Then come that Monday the 30th, we're going to give you our 4-day detox plan. If you have never done the 4-day detox with us, it's something that we've completely created from scratch. We give you the exact meal plan of what to do. It works like a charm every single time. So people have a plan going into starting the year, because a lot of times January 1st after New Year's Eve, they're not quite ready. Let's be real. We're still kind of hungover. We're trying to figure out where we're going. But here, we're going to start that 4-day detox. The 7th will be when we start Ashanti hybrid for those that are doing Transform 20 with us. Then the 14th will obviously be day 1, and we'll take them through that. But this is a plan. I plan on I just had somebody sign up today to join me in a challenge pack. And I was like, look, I get it. We're getting ready to be in Christmas. I'm not expecting you to go hard right now. I'm going to give you kind of like a little small calendar that you can do if you choose to try some different workouts on Beachbody On Demand. I want you to start drinking your Shakeology when it comes in. I want you to start drinking water. But truly, come that week of the 30th, that's when I'm going to really get you set up. And I give her that plan so she knows what to expect. But this is an example of what it looks like for me so I can paint the picture for my clients. Jessica, do you want to add anything for that?
Yeah, so I put the schedule in the chat so that you have it. It's the same exact schedule if you have somebody that's signing up without Transform 20. So if you have somebody who's like, no, that is not my jam. I hate Shanti. He's silly. No big deal. Same exact schedule. They'll just be 2 different groups. We're going to run them on Facebook. But again, if you're running your own thing and you just kind of want to pick and choose, totally fine. But I think a big thing that happens during this time of year, especially this next week, is that you feel like you're in a lull and you get paralyzed to invite because you're like, what do I invite to? So now you have something very specific to say. Also, I will share, I'm putting it in the chat right now, the Transform 20 combo guide. So Laura was a rock star and created this combo guide. I went back and added a couple things, and I also added the email that I send once they order. So once I have sent them their share cart, I will copy their share cart in share cart where it says copy link, and I will send them an email with the information of what to expect. Once that order has gone through and I see it show up, then I will send them a new client, welcome to Transform 2019. I put both of those emails in the combo guide. So you have how to invite, what to say, what email to send once you've sent them the share card, and what email to send them once they've actually ordered. And I put the schedule in there. So I kind of say, this is what we're working on. Here's what I want you to focus on when your stuff comes in. Really just kind of breaking it down. Like the first couple of weeks, just drink Shakeology and drink water. That's all I care about. If you do that and nothing else, we are winning. Here's an example calendar to follow. Do 3 workouts this week just to test out BOD, see how your body likes it. It's actually really incredible if your clients get to kind of ease into it instead of go from 0 to 100. So it's a great thing to get them set up now. Okay, I put the combo guide in the chat box, and I also put a link to holiday objections. So we stole these from Bonnie Engel, and these are great. So if you feel like you're having holiday objections about money or time or stress or whatever, there's some great objections in there. But just know this, if you're scared to invite because you're like, people don't have money or they don't have time or whatever, you're going to bring that on yourself. Just don't think that. I mean, I'm not kidding you. Literally, whenever this team call happened, I saw a girl post about her handmade earrings, and I just ordered $50 of earrings without even blinking. Like, what is wrong with me? But it's Christmas time. And I'm like, oh, yes, those would be great. Those I'll take 10. But that's what people are in the mood to spend money on, the things that are important to them. So if you feel like they're coming up with a money objection, it's because either you're not building value or you don't have belief. And either one of those are something that you can easily work on, because not ever do you meet somebody who says they don't have the money for it, and then their nails are done and their hair is done and they have 2 Starbucks in their hands. Like, false. And they just came out of Target with $1,200 of who knows what from the dollar section. Like, it's not about that. It's about making them see the value. And with this calendar, you have every tool and resource to make them see that and to get them excited about feeling good and feeling awesome.
Yes. So one thing I would suggest, and something that I'm going to be doing in my stories this week, is addressing those objections. To be like, again, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. I know it's Christmas and you don't even have this on your mind, but, and addressing those objections. So meeting people where they are, talking them through it, and taking them to the other side. Okay. So that's really what I plan to do on my stories. But I'll tell you, in my experience of people that I'm talking to right now, when people are ready to make a change, they're ready to make a change. Like I said, Friday is my 4-year anniversary to be coach. December 21st, 4 days before Christmas, I decide I'm going to like have a big, massive change in what I'm doing in my life. Like it literally makes no sense, except I was ready and it was like, yes, I'm doing it. Let's go. Here it is. It's either now or never. So just know people are already thinking ahead to how they want their next year to go. They're probably eating their way through the holidays. Maybe they're not happy with where they are. Be that person who shows up. The way you build trust in this business is by consistently showing up. Be that bright light that's like, dang, she's doing it. I always think of Laura Simon. Man, she's a single mom. She's making it on her own. If she can do this, I can do this. Like, there's no reason I can't. So be that person for someone where they're like, you know what? I know I need to make a change. I know I can't do it on my own, but I see that girl showing up every single day with a smile on her face. I want to do it with her. Be that person for them, because I'm telling you, we have the ability to change lives, but you never know who's watching. And a lot of times it's people that have never reached out ever, never liked, never reached out. And I'll get like a random message. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know this person's like following me, but they're watching. So you have to be that consistent driving force in their life that they feel like you've built their trust and they can reach out to you. Cool. Definitely look at those holiday objections. They're really, really, really helpful, and just start talking about them in a cool, conversational way on your stories.
And I posted the link to the Facebook group. I will create the one for the non-Transform 20 people. I don't have that one created yet, but if you want to join that, if you're going to be adding your clients, and remember, you're always welcome to add your clients and be in there. But if you are in there as a coach, remember to be present and show up. Lastly, and then we're going to open it up for any questions or things that you're struggling with that you want some advice, help with, whatever. Make sure you're showing up for your own self, your own fitness journey, your own nutrition journey, because what happens, you know, because you've been through it. But when you eat like crap and you don't work out and you don't drink water, you know how bad that makes you feel. A busted can of biscuits is how I like to say it, because that's how I feel sometimes. I'm literally going to do a 3-day refresh tomorrow, because I know I'm going to be rolling into like 5 days straight of just Christmas, and I want to feel good and energized and clear-minded before I run through 5 days of toddlers and family members and food and alcohol. I want to feel good, not feel like ugh. And if you don't feel good, you don't want to work your business. You don't want to show up to a call at 9 o'clock if you've been eating like crap for 4 days. You just don't. So remember to take care of yourself first, because that's what will drive your business forward, and that's what's going to drive your energy. Okay, questions, comments, concerns. It's excitement. Not all at once. It's overwhelming. Oh, P.S. Sheila Foster, who's on this call, you probably are not friends with her yet on the social, but you should be. She's a brand new baby coach, and she got 100 doll hairs from Carl Deichler in the mail because she sold her first challenge pack in December. So if you're a brand new baby coach, you better get on it. She sent me a message. I saw that Carl was doing it, and I was like, ooh, I wonder if I wanted it to be a surprise. And she sent me a text with a $100 bill, and I was like, yes, girl. Yes.
That's awesome.
So congrats to you.
That's amazing.
Not a big deal, but is there going to be thank you, Leanne. There will not be a team call next Sunday. There will be a team call the following Sunday, which I think is the 30th, awkwardly. 29th. So there will be a call the 29th. There will not be a call the 23rd. Because we're not monsters. We're going to work till the 22nd, and then we're done.
Okay, what I need really quick is for everyone to turn their camera on. I want to see your beautiful faces. Thank you, Gilda. Can you just turn on your camera? I love that everyone showed up. It makes my heart so happy. I want to see everybody's beautiful face, and I want us to take a big group photo because this is what it's about. Like literally the fact that you're here, this is a big team call. This lights me up because this shows me that you are committed to your business, and no doubt this right here is setting us up for an amazing, incredible 2019. So very excited. Rachel Johnstone, talking to you, Shanna, Tina, Valeria, Susan. Where y'all at? Caroline. It's going to happen. I'm waiting.
Ooh,
there we are. Thank you.
Oh, I love seeing everybody in the flesh. Y'all are hiding.
Still waiting. Rachel Johnstone, I'm looking at you.
It's like your hand being raised.
I don't know how to get mine off.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, was it a boomerang? Because I was acting like a lot. Fabulous. What are the
Raquel,
plans? Yes.
Sorry. I need to ask this before I forget because I've been forgetting.
Yes.
My brain doesn't work.
Prego brain. Anymore. I get it.
Yes.
I totally get it.
For the 3-day refresh, sorry, there's some noise. I don't know what that is.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Jingle bells, it sounds like.
Like a dog ear high-pitched noise. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Hold on. That might have been me. I don't know for what reason, but I'm in the car and I shouldn't be doing all of this at once. Okay, so my question is, for the 3-day refresh, what am I supposed to do? Because I don't think I'm supposed
We've
to be
had
taking
pregnant women do it, but I don't recommend it. Like I just would say no. I have had pregnant women do it, and they obviously just eat more when they're hungry because they have to listen to their bodies. But I would say don't do it while you're pregnant. I also don't recommend breastfeeding.
Is there any other the
4-day detox that we do? The 4-day detox is great. I give that to pregnant moms, nursing moms, because you're still eating more. It'll be great for you. So I'll send you the 4-day detox, and that will be a great one for you to do. And it'll make you feel good too. Everyone who does it,
okay,
loves that to you. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So hold off on that 3-day refresh. Good question.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, yes. Laura, that's great. The National Wake Up Call last week with Micah Folsom was great. I loved it. If you're not listening to the National Wake Up Call, again, they're Mondays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You can also listen to it on the Team Beachbody podcast. That's usually when I listen to it, is on the Team Beachbody podcast. And a lot of times I'll just listen to it while I'm working out so I can kind of maximize my use of time. But it was a great, great call. Definitely encourage you to go back and watch that. What else? Plans for Super Saturday. So they actually calling it Super Weekend now, Monty. So yeah, there's all over in Austin, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas. So whichever one you're closest to, definitely register, go to it, because the beginning of the year especially is when they have all the major announcements for things that are coming up in 2019. So definitely we'll post more of that in Team VIP family, but definitely look forward to that as well. Any other questions? We'll post the links to these, the holiday objections, the Transform 20 combo guide. You should already have access to it. We posted it, but we'll post it in the comments below the call recording for this as well.
No, we won't. No, you only get it the one time.
That's it. Okay,
have a great day. I'm super excited. Who's going to do big things in their business this week? I like how everybody immediately turned back off their video. It's fine. It's whatever. Okay, see y'all on the social. Bye.